think so much bigger. I have been trying to really think about scaling, operating to the highest possible degree recently. And then you hear some motherfucker that you know really, really well. I'm not going to name him because you guys all know him. And he comes up and he talks about this plan that is unreal. And it fires me up thinking about how hard this motherfucker is dreaming that I spend pretty much every single day talking to. His name's George Gammon, obviously. And I'm not going to go over his plan because I'm sure he's going to do a YouTube video on it. Fucking insane. It's so inspiring. Someone that works so hard every single day. And then they just come up and say that they're going to do something to a crowd of 100 or 200 people with so nonchalantly, he made up his mind yesterday and now he's already taking steps towards it. That's just the type of guy he is. He made up his mind yesterday. He had an idea for something. He said, this is a good idea. I'm going to call the lawyer. I'm going to handle everything. I'm just going to do it. And I'm going to get this done over the next 5 years. And it is insane. It is insane. It's going to potentially change the course of a lot of people's lives. It's so ridiculously inspiring. So you know what that has me doing? That has me thinking so much bigger, so much bigger. That is the main benefit of hanging around people who are so much fucking better than you. And that's the simple fact of it. If you hang around people who are 100, 200, 500 times better than you, you are either going to get left behind and they are going to stop hanging out with you, or you are going to be forced to get a hell of a lot better. And you don't get there by sitting up to bat, getting 3 home run pitches in a row, just looking and waiting for the walk. And that's the fucking situation I'm in, that I'm surrounded by these people that are getting a ball and they're hitting a home run with it. They're getting just the worst pitch ever. Home run, home run, home run. Every single damn person. So if you are the average of the 5 people that you hang out with, the people that I hang out with are so skewed above me, I am going to have to force myself, if I want to continue to hang around them, to get 100 times better. And they're improving at a faster rate than me. So it's so fucking exciting. And it's so exciting and inspiring to see people who are so freaking good at what they do. And to be action takers. There's so many people that I know that will lay out this grand master plan and they'll tell me all about it. Or they'll just tell anyone about it. And, you know, they're detailed, everything's going in. 2 months later, you say, hey, what's going on with everything? They say, oh, I'm thinking about this. I'm like, oh, okay, so what progress have you gone? Oh, I haven't done anything yet. I've been planning it. And then a year goes by down the line and they're thinking about something completely different. And what's the main rule of thumb? You got to do it first. You figure it out after you do it. That's what I'm doing with these videos. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just doing it because there's no downside. What is the downside of talking to the camera, to yourself, and looking like a stupid motherfucker? And I guess it's also not normal to swear. I was at dinner tonight with this guy, Adam, some other dude and his wife, and the lady cursed and she was like, oh, I'm sorry for swearing. I was like, holy smokes, how many times did I swear this night? Does she think I'm a horrible person? Then I was joking around with her. I was like, my mother calls me a pussy when we're on the treadmill and she's smoking my ass because she has better cardio than me. And I was like, I've never once had a problem with anyone swearing. My parents swore like damn truckers and they still do. So I didn't even realize I was supposed to catch my tongue and watch my language. So that was something very, very random that I didn't necessarily learn tonight, but I saw the practical implication of it. So, Mom, why the hell did you ruin me as a child? That is besides the point. Think bigger. And whatever you think is the biggest that you could possibly imagine, just know that there are people out here dreaming 100 times bigger and they're implementing on it day one. Just think about it. If you want to run a business, you are going to be working all day, every day, incredibly hard. So you have 2 options. One, you can think incredibly big and have this massive plan or this massive idea that is infinite reach. Or you could work just as hard because that is going to take max effort. But you know what is also going to take max effort? Running a small local restaurant. There's just 2 differences. One has unlimited opportunity and scale. The other one takes the same amount of work, yet the result is so much littler. So I want to think of something so big that I can implement that potentially changes the world and that are used by the most amount of people humanly possible. That's my goal, because that's when you'll get the biggest reward, and that's for the same work. But eventually, because the margins would be so high if you are really providing this much value to people, you are going to be able to hire people that are so much smarter than you, because I'm not that smart. You're probably not that smart either, that can really take things off the ground. So that's my plan. Think so much bigger. And I have a lot of ideas to think a whole lot bigger. I want to spoil it because I can't keep my damn freaking mouth in. And I stopped myself from cursing there. But hearing what George said tonight, and if there's anyone that was in the crowd that listened to that, I know that you are impacted as I was. And I only really can think of Anthony Court and All Nighter Hider listening in, and I can assure you, you guys are going to be hyped up too. It is incredible. I think he's going to change the world for a lot of people. Like Ron Paul. Not gonna give anything else out, but it's remarkable. It's remarkable. Man, Kenny, he wants to go from 10,000 units to 25,000. He's 60 something years old and he's kicking ass every single day. George, he said that he's going to get to $100 million in 5 years, kicking ass. Everybody's doing these huge things. These huge things. I'm either going to force to grow or I'm going to be left behind. And I will not be left behind. That's for damn sure. That is for damn sure. So I'm going to be forced to grow like a motherfucker. Ah, shoot. Sorry. Well, anyway, I'm not going to sleep tonight. It's 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock. There's no shot I'm going to sleep tonight. I'm so dialed in. I know exactly what I need to do on 50 different layers, and I'm going to write it all out. I was so tired all day. I just drank a hot chocolate with extra marshmallows and whipped cream, so I'm probably just at the tail end of a super high-end sugar rush. But I'm going to ride it out. I'm going to ride it out. When I'm this excited about the future business, how the hell could you go to sleep? I think the future's so bright, I gotta wear blinders. And it's corny as shit. But that's how it feels right now. I have about 4 ideas that I think would give my 10-year income goal done in about 12 months. So let's do it, Josh. Let's do it. Let's do it, you stupid SOB. Just implement. If you learn one thing from these videos, is stop damn learning and just do it. You'll learn by doing. It's the only way that it happens. There's a lot of things that you pick up that really do make a huge impact once you start something. But you got to start it first. So if it's the first time tuning in, I'm doing a video every single day for 1,000 days. This one probably made absolutely no sense because it was a sporadic ideas that were spewing without me being able to really talk about what I want to talk about, because I'm not going to ruin George's thunder, and he might not be ready to announce it to the world yet. So I'm not going to steal his damn thunder, especially when no one watches these. But who knows? You never know who is watching. But I'm going to go before I spoil it.